Hello and welcome to Wabash Valley College in Mount Carmel, Illinois for the Wabash Valley Lady Warriors. They will be playing the Vincennes Lady Trailblazers today in this volleyball matchup. These two teams, opposite sides of the spectrum. Wabash Valley, 3-3, 500 on the year. They have won 3 of their last 4, though, so they're trending upwards. Vincennes, on the other hand, has been trailing upwards the entire season. They're 8-1.
Yeah, 8-1. That's a really great start. So looks like it might be a tough matchup for Wabash, but they do have the home court advantage here. So hopefully they can take advantage of that tonight.
As I said, and as you mentioned, they have been winning a lot of games as of late. Started the season 0-2, now at the 3-3 mark. Someone to watch out for. On the side of the Vincennes Lady Trailblazers is one of the best outside hitters in the area, Paige Pallanti. Almost 5 kills per set at 4.97 at a ridiculous 40.8% hitting percentage, which is just unfathomable at the college level.
Yeah, that's a crazy stat right there. So yeah, she's definitely going to be a threat in this game. So hopefully they can overcome that.
And she comes, the sophomore, all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. That being her hometown. And the first serve of the day will come from Macy Johnson, the 6-foot sophomore from Chrisman, Illinois.
That's crazy, from Las Vegas to Vincennes. I mean, I'm sure most people would rather be at Vincennes, right?
Oh, for sure, Vincennes. Definitely known as the fun capital of the world, I would assume. I mean, she's coming all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. Vincennes definitely lucky to have her. Bit of a delay to start this game. We are finally going to get underway.
So, looks like Vincennes going to start this game with the serve.
It'll be Macy Johnson behind the service line. First one is up and over. No service error to start this game. A soft touch there by Emmeline Hart is no good. They're going to try once again set to Hart. This time goes a little harder, and it's going to be Vincennes who hit the top of the net into the pole. So a quick 1-0 start for the Trailblazers. Wabash Valley obviously aiming for Emmeline Hart on both of those attempts. See what they do here. This time they just go straight over instead of setting. Great dig there by Grace Leonard, the libero for this Lady Warriors team. And another good dig, that one going and sliding up and off the back of Taylor Pittman, the freshman.
Yeah, a couple nice diving plays there, but yeah, not off to a great start against a team that's really good.
So staying behind the service line, obviously Macy Johnson. Nice block there up front from Vincennes. Vincennes will now be able to set up anything they want. Bit of a miscommunication there, but a great hit by Paige Pallanti. She continues to do what she does well, and that's killing the ball. As I mentioned, 4.97 kills per set in the 9 games so far this year. 3-0 Trailblazers in this very first set. Great start for them. There's Alexis Johnson getting it over. And what a hit right off the hands of number 9, Haley Miller, and that's off the scorching palm of Laura Tavares.
Yeah, a lot of power on that one. Hard for anyone to defend that when they've got that much power coming right at you.
Now, Blake, you thought Las Vegas was crazy. Tavares coming all the way from Venezuela.
Yeah.
Johnson, soft touch, and that's going to be the first point up and over the net for the Warriors, 4-1. So a great start for Vincennes early on in this ball game. But now Alyssa Wilkie, the freshman setter, will be behind the service line for the Warriors this first time round. And another phenomenal hit from Parlanti. 5-1 now, a 4-point lead here in this first set. Wabash hasn't been able to get anything done offensively. They've been on the defensive with the great outside hitters in the front line for Vincennes. There's Alexis Johnson. She gets it blocked right in her face from Tavares. That's going to be point Vincennes.
Yeah, just like you said, not getting anything offensively, and against a team like Vincennes, they're going to need to get it going quickly, or it could be a long night.
The serve coming off of Netcott, the libero for Vincennes. They're going to get a freebie here. That one again off the palm of Parlanti. She's getting all the looks so far. They're going to try to set it to her side again, but misdirection as they go to the middle this time to Elisa De La Poza.
The bench players getting into it now with the early 7-1 lead.
This 8-1 Vincennes team looking good early, looking like an 8-1 team, but the Lady Warriors bouncing right back. That one from Taylor Pittman.
Yeah, nice play there by Pittman. Wabash, when they got the serve, they're going to need to get on a nice streak here at some point, because it seems like that Vincennes offense scores a lot of points in a short amount of time.
Volleyball, a game of runs here. It's coming back into the game is Grace Littard. Madison Farmer was in the game for a bit. Behind the service line for the first time in a minute now, it's Emmeline Hart for the Lady Warriors. What a dig by Emmeline Hart off of the service line. A nice hit by Miller, but it's deflected, and there's Palati again. And it's early on, but man, she is living up to that 4.97 kills per set.
Yeah, Wabash is playing some good defense. That dig by Emmeline Hart was nice, but they're just getting outpowered here by Vincennes.
There's Alexis Johnson, try for the tapper. That one is De La Poza from Vincennes, Italy.
It seems like they've got a lot of players that can really spike it, so it makes sense why they're 8-1.
Some great hitting power and international flavor for this Vincennes team. That's going to be a service error for Palati.
They'll definitely take that.
So it'll be 9-3 now.
There.
6-point lead for Vincennes. Coming in, Madison Farmer. She's in the front row. And behind the service line, Alexis Johnson, the freshman middle blocker. And that's going to be a service error right back the other way for the Lady Warriors. And Vincennes now, really almost like that service error didn't happen. They get back to their lead that they have, and they have the ball back. 10-3, and they get a new server behind the line. And Brenna Brosmer. Not Brenna Brosmer, I'm sorry. That's number 15 for Wabash Valley. It's Libby Meringer. And she gets a service ace, her first time in the ball game. Just miscommunication on the side of the Lady Warriors, let it fall right in between all 6 of them.
Yeah, and against a team like this, they can't afford to have many of those miscommunications here.
We've seen earlier this Vincennes team is very good. That one rolling right off the forearms of Haley Miller. It ate her up, and another service ace. That's 2 in a row. Well, 12-3 the score. They have more than doubled the Warriors' score. That's Madison Farmer. She got it blocked. Point's going to go Vincennes. So it's tipped out of bounds. A 10-point early lead. It's 13-3. Remember, each set played to 25. It's best of 5. You do have to win by 2. 13-3 the score right now. And another service ace. That's 3 in the streak that she has been behind the line. And Meringer showing some serving prowess. 14-3 the score. Floats it up. Setting out a Farmer. Nice dig there by Parlanti, and it's going to be a point for the Wabash Valley Lady Warriors, as that one was outside the pole.
They'll take any points they can get right now. Down 10 here early on, so they need to go on a run here at some point shortly.
That they do. Vincennes has shown that they can do whatever they want right now, and that's Taylor Pittman that overshot it. 15-4, and it seems like every single time Wabash Valley gets the ball, they just give it right back to Vincennes, whether it be miscommunication, a service error, or what have you. Up to Farmer, and what a hit. The sophomore.
Great play there. Looked a little bit like Vincennes on that play with the nice power shot.
Farmer, a sophomore from Evansville, Indiana, just about an hour away from here. Nice hit there. That one coming off of Diaz. Emmeline Hart just decides to get it over. They give it a freebie. Here's a set, and it gets up and over. That's Zuski. He was able to really just put Wabash on their heels, get it right in between the two players on this near side. And now with serving is Bias. Here's Farmer again. She gets blocked. Setting up for Parlanti. Parlanti, for the first time today, is stopped up front, and a nice soft hit there. That one from Diaz. Another international player for this Trailblazer squad, as she's from Rio Grande do Norte, Brazil.
Yeah, wow. All the way from Brazil.
A lot of international flavor for Vincennes University. And that is going to be off of the hands of Madison Farmer. She reacted late and threw it off the line of direction for Haley Miller, who thought she had it.
Also, Ava Greathouse back in there now for the Warriors.
There's Miller stopping that one. It's going to be Emmeline Hart. Tried the soft touch, didn't get it. Parlanti gets it over, so Wabash will have a free one to set it up. Here's Hart on the far side, and she just gets it off the fingertips and right into the net. 19-5 Vincennes. New look now for the Warriors. Lexi Weber coming in, the freshman. She will be replacing Emmeline Hart on this near side. That one just skimming over the net. A great serve from Diaz. From Bias, I should say. And there's Diaz on that hit and kill.
Madison Farmer almost had the block there. She made the attempt, but not able to.
Farmer, the tallest player on this Wabash Valley squad. That's going to be a service error, the first one of the day for the third one of the day for Vincennes, I should say. 20-6 to score. The Warriors need to get something going quick.
Yeah, they're going to need to get on a big run to have any shot of coming back here in this first game.
Farmer with a serve. Great dig there in the back. Wabash will get a freebie. And there's Alexis Johnson. Another good dig. It's off the rafters. They're going to have to play it Parlanti right into the net. The 7th point for the Wabash Valley Lady Warriors. Remember, the rafters are in play along with the basketball nets and goals up in the ceiling. With a small area to play like this, those could come into play early. Parlanti with a great hit there for the 21st Vincennes point.
And she just made that look really easy on that play.
Coming in now to be Laura Tavares back in the front row.
Wabash down by 2 touchdown score here.
Good hit there. Tried to go off the fingertips. Was net caught. But on the kill was Lexi Weber. Net caught, usually a really good defensive player. Almost 5.5 digs per set. She leads this team in that statistic. Gets one there. Saving a service ace. Parlanti will be able to get the point for her side as it was blocked, but it was blocked out of bounds. 22-8. This 8-1 Vincennes Trailblazer team looking as real as it gets right now against the Lady Warriors. It'll be Netcott to serve. The Michigan native gets it over. And a nice hit, but blocked outside. That was Taylor Pittman on the hit. And on the near side block was the combination of Johnson and Tavares. Here's Weber on the serve. She gets it over just barely. They're going to set it, and that's going to be a point for Wabash Valley as the ball was just kind of held on the net there for a second.
Sometimes I feel like those serves that graze over the net kind of help the serving team catches the other team off guard a little bit.
Definitely throws the ball off track. That one doesn't skim the neck. Gives it to Parlanti, who is blocked, and it's going to be point Vincennes as it was just outside the inbounds line. 23-10, they're 2 points away from taking this first set handedly. Parlanti on the serve. Nice reaction there. Back in the game, the libero, Grace Leonard, for the Wabash Valley Warriors, and what a play design there on the kill was Dalla Posa.
Bench getting into it again. Now just a point away from taking the first game.
24-10 the score here in set one of a possible 5. And that was blocked out of bounds. It'll be Warriors point. The hit from Haley Miller. Now it'll be Alexis Johnson behind the line. Throws up and serves. It's going to be up and over, and a service ace will end the first set of play, 25-11 the final. So teams will switch sides in a 1-0 set lead for Vincennes. We will be back in just a moment. It's a 1-0 set lead, 25-11. The Vincennes Lady Trailblazers dominate set number 1. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
You already know that the First National Bank is your real community bank, but have you met our people? It's the people inside that make us a community bank. We live here. We work here. We're your neighbors and your friends. When you bank with us, your money is reinvested in your community. At the First National Bank, our customers are more than an account number. People are the reason for this community. We're your hometown bank, serving the area since 1906. We are the First National Bank, where our people make the difference. Come see us today. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Before coming to Senior Enrichment Center, I was so depressed that I couldn't get out of bed. That all changed once I started seeing Danielle, the social worker, and Melanie, the nurse. They have been so kind, and they truly care about my health. They have helped me to be able to go out and have shown me the importance of. Before coming to Senior Enrichment Center, I was so depressed that I couldn't get out of bed. That all changed once I started seeing Danielle, the social worker, and Melanie, the nurse. They have been so kind, and they truly care about my health. They have helped me to be able to go out and have shown me the importance of how to deal with my problems in a more constructive way. I think anyone who is experiencing grief, depression, anxiety, or isolation can benefit from this program. The Senior Enrichment Center has changed my life.
Make this your best summer at Steve Faulkner Automotive. We have new 2023 Ram. Make this your best summer at Steve Faulkner Automotive. We have new 2023 Ram 1500s and Bighorns with rates as low as 2.9% APR or $7,000 off MSRP. See them all today and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Discover Summer Ford Sales Event is on now at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2022 Ford F-150s, now with invoice pricing. Get your perfect F-150 this summer and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Have fun the rest of the summer in your new 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee L at Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel. Get great financing. Drive for only $419 per month for 24 months. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Back here in Mount Carmel at Wabash Valley College, a 1-0 set lead for the Vincennes Lady Trailblazers. as we are just about 15 seconds away from getting back into game action. And Blake, right in that first set, it just seemed like Wabash Valley was just plain and simply, they were outmatched.
Yeah, a really dominant first game from Vincennes. Wabash wasn't really able to keep up with them with all those hard hitters that they got, and they were able to pull away and take control of that game pretty much from the beginning.
And towards the beginning of that set, it looked like Parlanti was really just single-handedly being the core of the offense for the Trailblazers. But as we got into it and got settled, we saw more players really get into play for the Trailblazers. We saw Dalapoza, we saw Tavares. We saw some really good defensive plays from Netcott, as well as Isadora Diaz coming in and playing some really good points there for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, so what do you think Wabash needs to do here to get off to a better start in the second game and really compete?
Well, for Wabash Valley, what they need to do is they need to calm down and realize that even though this other team is bigger, they're still the same age, they're still junior college athletes. So they can compete. It's not like this game is over just yet. They still have 2 more games to lose if they're going to lose this match in general. Yeah. They just got to be slower.
Definitely want to try and win this game, though. Don't want to be down 2-0.
Ava Greathouse will be behind the line to start us off. She gets it over. They're going to set it over to Parlanti. Who else? And a great play there. Tried to get in a good start for the Lady Warriors, able to block the hit of Parlanti. Coming over, trying to save it, was Netcott, but wasn't able to do so. She rolled it off the net.
Nice start there for the Lady Warriors, wanting to set the tone here in the second game.
Here's Parlanti again. This time going soft, a good dig from Haley Miller. And now another soft one, that one from Taylor Pittman on the Wabash side. And a good rally brewing. Here's Miller, not able to get it. Here comes Parlanti again. Was it inside the line? It was not. It'll be Warriors' point.
Yeah, a lot of power on that one too, but out of bounds. And so the Warriors off to a lot better start here in this game.
Over. Nice play there defensively. They're going to try to set it to the outside again. Parlanti's there. But a nice play by Grace Leonard. Nice dig. They're going to get it over. Parlanti again, not able to get to it, is Greathouse as Parlanti squeezed it through. Two to 1 the score. Warriors on top here in set 2. Serving it will be Pittman. Just gets it over. Good defensively in that one. Got off the heel of the palm for Madison Farmer. Wasn't able to get it up and over the net. Undershot it.
So quickly the 2-0 lead, tie game.
Macy Johnson gets it over. They're going to set it to Farmer again. Never mind. It's the middle and Miller. Now to Farmer. Nice block from the middle there. And a nice play going soft is Miller. The 3-2 lead. Warriors starting off exponentially better than they started off in that first set.
Yeah, they're going to need to keep up the way they're playing right now this whole game, because you know Vincennes can pull away at any point.
Pittman was the service player there. Parlanti, a little too much power on it just outside the lines. 4-2. So it'll stay Pittman behind the line. Wabash Valley Lady Warriors trying to come back from an abysmal first set here against the Trailblazers, and they're doing a good job early on. Still a lot of volleyball to play, though. Just able to hit it over is Tavares. Farmer getting it, and right in the hole of the defense in the middle. Trying to get to it was Netcott, wasn't able to.
Yeah, nice little tap there. The defense was probably expecting the spike, so caught him off guard there.
Farmer keeping them on their heels. Here's Pittman again. That one is going to be out. The communication from the bench, helping the libero in the back, Netcott. And speaking of Netcott, she's going to be the one hitting the ball to start the rally. 5-3 now the score. Staying close early here in set 2. Netcott gets it over. That one dug out by Leonard. Nice middle blocking play so far. Here's Parlanti, and it is outside the lines again. Parlanti trying to squeeze it in, but just not finding the mark so far, and the Warriors have doubled up the Vincennes points early. Hitting it over. This time they go to another player. That one was Dalla Posa, and with some miscues on the defensive end for Wabash Valley, that's going to be a point Vincennes. It's 6-4. So after a couple of times of going to Parlanti and it not working out, they decide to move him up a little bit, switch sides, switch the front line, and Dalla Posa was the one getting that hit. Parlanti will now serve after a bit of a timeout in play here.
Yeah, quick shoe tying on the Wabash side there, so now we're back ready to go.
Parlanti with the serve. Back line taking care of it. There's Farmer, and she's going to hit the coach of the Vincennes Trailblazers square in the chest, 6-5.
And that was coming in hot right at him. He wasn't too happy about that.
He's going to be thinking, hey, I'm not playing defense. So they're actually going to give the point to Wabash for coach interference.
So Wabash sending a message to the other team, hitting their coach.
Farmer with the service error, so it's not really going to even count. Here come a couple of subs, 7-5 to score. Coming in is Isadora Diaz and number 15, Libby Maringer for Vincennes. Setting it up now. Nice play there by Johnston, but she got blocked by the duo of Bias and Dalla Posa.
They were having a block party there on that one.
You could definitely say that. 7-6. The lead for the Lady Warriors. Vincennes trying to get back on top. Here's Johnson, misdirecting to Hart. Soft touch, what a dig by Maringer. They're going to get it over. Great play defensively. And great misdirection.
Well, that was a crazy play. Two Vincennes players had to dive for it, and then the Wabash just able to tap it over.
Alyssa Wilkie putting them on their heels. She's now serving. She's just a freshman. Getting it over. Ehringer sets it. This one to Dalla Posa, and she gets it right in the hole. 8-7.
And she was able to just tap that one over too. Kind of surprising the defense when they're expecting the spike.
1-0 set lead. 8-7 game lead for the Warriors. Vincennes on top in the set race. That one's Emmeline Hart. Not able to get over. Parlanti with the set from Maringer. This is going to be Vincennes' point as it just scraped the back line. And we're all knotted up at 8 apiece.
So just like that, Wabash, his lead's gone. So Vincennes able to come back quick.
Dalla Posa with the serve. And a great block on the far side. That one's for Vincennes, 9-8 the score now, as they've come all the way back. Dalla Posa with the serve and the service ace to go with it. She went right after one of the back line people and Taylor Pittman, and Pittman not able to handle it as she hit it off her forearms and right over.
Seems like Vincennes starting to heat up here after the slow start.
They have a 10-point lead, and that one once more to Pittman. 11-8. Dalla Posa has found a spot she likes while serving. She keeps going to it. 3-point lead now for the Trailblazers. This time going the opposite side, misdirecting the defense. As Grace Leonard couldn't get to it. Dalaposa with 3 straight service aces. And she is having a great time behind the line. We'll see if she can get a 4th. That she cannot. Misdirection. That's the heart. It'll be a chance now for a Wabash point as they call a double hit on the Vincennes Trailblazers, 12-9.
Hopefully that can stop that run from Vincennes and Wabash can get on their own run here.
Wabash just looking to stop the bleeding. Evelyn Hart gets it over. And what a block, it is going to stay in bounds. Point for the Lady Warriors.
They timed that one just right, it seemed like.
As you would say, Blake, it's time for a block party. 12-10.
Another block party there.
That's Netcott. Saving it, Maringer with a great set. And it's going to be a point for the Vincennes Lady Trailblazers. They're up by 3. That was set up to number 12, Kennedy Soule. Soelle from Effingham, Illinois. That one had some great late movement on it from Audrey Bias. That's a service ace before coming into today. She had 18 service aces on this season. That led the team. You can tell she has a great serve. That one is hit to Miller. Now Parlanti gets it in there. 5-point lead, Vincennes.
Vincennes just seems to always go on another run just when you think that Wabash can start to come back.
Bias with the serve. They're going to set it up on the far side to Haley Miller. She gets blocked. They're going to have another chance. That one's to Alexis Johnson, who gets it in the corner. 15-11.
Now the Wabash fans starting to get into this second game here.
The Wabash men's basketball team strolling into the gymnasium just a couple minutes ago, making themselves known.
Hopefully they can bring that hype and energy to get the Lady Warriors back into it.
Ava Greathouse to serve. Setting it up. Far side, and that's going to be a point Vincennes off the hand of Isadora Diaz. Now coming in, Macy Johnson for Diaz. Johnson, the sophomore out of Chrisman, Illinois. She will serve. Just floats it over. Good communication from the Warriors, and Former hits it right into her own net. 17-11. Vincennes with a 2-0 set lead in their sights. Again, just floating it over. They're going to go to the near side now to Pittman, who overshoots it. Not even a contest there from either side as it was too far out.
And not what you want right now. It seemed like Wabash was really competing in this game, and now all of a sudden 7-point deficit.
18-11 to score. They're going to go to the middle. That's Miller. No, nothing good there. Tavares tried to do it. Good defense. Wabash is just going to have to hit it over after a good defensive play there. Here's Tavares again, and that one rolling right off the hands of number 4, Ava Greathouse. 19-11. Tavares is 6'2" freshman. Wabash needs something here. They're going to go to Pittman, who once more overshoots it. She was looking for the fingertips there on the block in front of her, but the referee not siding with her. 20-11 the score. Now coming into the ball game, number 15, Brenda Brosmer. She comes in for Pittman. Palming it. Now to Former. What a block on the far side. They're going to set it up again. This time, a soft hit from Miller, no good. Farmer tried to respond. Here's Parlanti. Whistle is blown, and it's going to be a touch there. Looks like they're going to not replay it, as there was a net touch on the side of Wabash Valley. 21-11 the score. So what was looking like a great rally gets spoiled for us. There's a newcomer, Brosmer, nothing going there. There's Tavares, the Venezuelan. A good hit there from Brosmer, no good. Tavares once more, a nice little misdirecting hit there. Soft one, that one off the palm of Haley Miller. 21-12.
Nice play there by Haley Miller. Stop the bleeding, and hopefully Wabash can get on a run here.
Cut the lead to single digits.
Got the basketball team back in it here in the crowd.
Brenna Brosmer to serve. 1-0 set lead for Vincennes. 21-12 game lead for Vincennes as well. Brosmer behind the line, serves it, and it's going to go over, sailing by a large margin. 22-12, back up to a double-digit lead for the Lady Trailblazers. And coming back into the game and now serving Morgan Netcott. Gets it over, setting it up. That's Madison Farmer. Nice dig out there. And Tavares smashing it home. 23-12.
Another hard spike. A lot of power on a lot of these Vincennes players.
Tavares coming into this game, 2.43 kills per set, just under a 30 hitting percentage. Brosmer with a lot of miscommunication in front of her. That's Miller and Brosmer both calling for the ball. Brosmer almost jumped over Miller trying to get to that one. Both of them visibly upset. Here comes Netcott with the serve. And now Brosmer from the back line. Nothing going. And a great one there. That one's from Della Posa. Got Brosmer in the stutter step, and that's going to be game point. So Vincennes taking care of business after a seemingly competitive beginning of that second set. 25-12 the final score in set two. Vincennes just needs one more 25 put on the board to put it into this game. Vincennes running away with it. We'll be back here at Wabash Valley College just after this.
You need to be mindful that when you're out, maybe doing a little tree pruning or shaping, or kids climbing in the tree, building tree houses, whatever, look up, make sure there's no power lines in or near the area. And even after the storm or after a wind event or something like that, where a limb may be falling down or hanging in the tree, make sure to look and there's no utility lines near that. And if there is, call us. We'll come take care of it. We'll get that down. We'll get things cleared up.
Oakview Nursing and Rehabilitation is a skilled nursing facility providing the highest quality of care for your loved one. Both short and long-term care are available, and our certified memory care unit offers the highest quality of care for our residents with dementia and Alzheimer's. Acorn Estates is a supportive living facility where our staff provides the housekeeping, maintenance, and cooking in an individual apartment setting, offering personal assistance as needed. Call or stop by today to learn more and let our family care for your family.
At Timberlake Furniture, it's all about that small-town shopping experience with the biggest selection in the tri-state. Come shop the brand names you know and trust. We've got the dining table you need for all those memorable gatherings. Come discover the perfect blend of function, style, and quality. Whether it's family brunches, cozy dinners, or just a spot for lively conversations with friends, come shop in-store or anytime online. And don't forget our hassle-free delivery service at Timberlake Furniture.
Corporate America Family Credit Union in Mount Carmel is dedicated to providing you the tools, resources, and expertise to empower you to succeed. We're here to provide the products and services you need to further your financial goals and dreams. Our employees truly want to make a difference for you. Offering the latest technology, great rates, and employees, your friends and neighbors ready to serve you. We're here to empower financial success. Scan the QR code to learn more, or call or stop by and see us today and mention the word penny to receive a free gift.
Back here at the Spencer Center in Mount Carmel, Illinois at Wabash Valley Community College. The Lady Warriors are struggling right now to keep up with the great play of the Vincennes Lady Trailblazers, a 2-0 set lead for the Trailblazers and Blake. Right now, it just looks like Vincennes is really just running away with this one.
Yeah, there in that last game, it looked at the beginning like Wabash was gonna take control and tie that series up, but then about halfway through, Vincennes was able to just pull away again. So definitely a hard team to try to compete with here. So Wabash is going to need to play even better than they have to try to take at least one of these games here.
Now, it's not over till it's over. I've seen in the past. I was working a University of Evansville versus University of Southern Indiana volleyball game at the Division I level. UE took a quick 2-0 set lead, but USI would have clawed all the way back and bring it to 5 sets. So definitely not out of the picture for Wabash to still compete. They just need to come in here with a mindset of just very short memory.
Yeah, never back down, never give up. So we'll see if they're able to do that here.
Macy Johnson on the serve. That's a soft touch there from Miller. Didn't work on that time. Here's Tavares. Nice dig in the back line. And it's going to go point to the Vincennes Trailblazers. They're going to call a double hit. So 1-0 quick here in this third set. Rosmer sets it to Madison Farmer. Gets to the back line, but dug out by Bias. And tried for a soft touch with Sowell, but no good. Knotted up at 1. Greathouse will hand it off to Taylor Pittman, who will be behind the service line. And a service error right into her own net. 2-1 Vincennes lead. And that's the kind of error right now that you cannot have if you're the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, down 0-2 here. Can't be giving away any free points.
Here's Netcott. Gets it up and over easily. Setting it to Farmer, who gets blocked but out of bounds. Tavares and Dalla Posa on the block team together. But knotted up at 2 as they block it outside the gray line. It'll stay in the hands now of Haley Miller. There's Parlanti. Good dig out by Miller. But no good. Actually, that was Miller on the dig out. But Parlanti gets the kill anyway.
Yeah, yet another time of Vincennes just bringing that power.
Parlanti, good serve there. Going out of bounds as no one could get to it off the forearms of Taylor Pittman in the back. So Parlanti will continue to serve. 4-2, the early lead for Vincennes in this set number 3. Well on their way to a 9-1 start to the season. Unless Wabash can figure something out to get another service ace for Parlanti. 5-2. This Vincennes University volleyball team has shown excellence so far today. Dare I say perfection. Emmeline Hart putting it into that perfection, 5-3. Great hit.
She was showing some heart on that one.
Trying to get her team back into it. Madison Farmer will now be the server. Gets it over the line and over the back line as well. 6-3. And here come 2 subs. It'll be Libby Maringer coming in, as well as Isadora Diaz. Libby Maringer will be the server. And that's going to be out of bounds and Vincennes' point, as the dig out attempt was made by Emmeline Hart, but she hit it a little too hard off her forearms. Here's Maringer again. 7-3, Vincennes is on top here in set 3. That one rolling off the fingertips. Thankfully, Wabash able to recover, almost got one on just trying to give a freebie. There's Bias. And point Vincennes on the double, on the net touch there in the middle. 8-3. So some net violations here today, costing Wabash Valley a couple of points. Maringer again behind the service line. Here's Alexis Johnson. Another one is going to be for Vincennes. That one a double touch.
Yeah, not what Wabash Valley needs to be doing right now, making these errors with already finding themselves down 9-3.
Couple free points given up. Alexis Johnson trying to tap it over, up into the rafters out of the dig. There's Bias. It would have gone over, but they decided to dig it out. Trying to get some offense going. Emmeline Hart off the side of her hand and rolling through the net. Point Vincennes, 10-3, a 7-point lead. All of a sudden has ballooned in the favor of the Trailblazers. 2-0 set lead as well. Dug out by Leonard. There's Miller, couldn't get it over. Leonard just gonna tap it. It gives a free rein. De La Poza couldn't get it. That one just over the net, scraping by. Set from Maringer. That one to number 9, Diaz, who couldn't get it. And some miscommunication up front. Leads to a Vincennes point once more.
Vincennes looking just as good as the first two games here, maybe even better here in this third set.
11-3 the score. That one blocked on the near side by the combination of Diaz and De La Poza. 12-3, they have quadrupled the score of the Warriors.
Yeah, starting to pull away with the game, set, and match here.
Maringer gets it over. Set up by Brosmer to Emmeline Hart, who gets it up and a soft touch. Excuse me, that was Alyssa Wilkie on the set. Coming in now is Brosmer.
That was a nice play by Emmeline Hart there, just to tap it lightly over.
12-4 the score. Wabash trying to slowly but surely get their way back into this ball game. Here's Diaz up and over the net. And too far, says the line official. 12-5. This Wabash Warriors team trying to show some heart. On the serve there was Alyssa Wilkie. Here's De La Poza, couldn't get it. Dug out by Wilkie. And a nice block, but rolling onto the net and out of bounds.
Gonna need to get on a run here at some point, so hopefully they can start that now.
On a tiny one at the moment. Hopefully the broadcaster's jinx not in effect. Maringer sets it up. Bias with a good hit, but blocked. Here's Emmeline Hart, and it's going to be up and over. Broadcaster's jinx was in effect. 13-6 now. De La Poza, the Italian freshman, behind the line, gets it over. They're going to set it up to this near side for Brosmer. Wasn't good as it was blocked, and now Alexis Johnson is going to be giving the point to Wabash Valley. They're going to call a carry on the side of the Trailblazers. Coming in is the libero for the Trailblazers, Morgan Netcott. Emmeline Hart on the serve. Out to Parlanti. Set up to Sowell, who gets it over. 13-7. So the Warriors trying their hardest to get back into this one. They've done a good job these past couple rallies. But just a couple mistakes here and there. It's 14-7 the score. Setting up for Johnson, who keeps it inside. 14-8.
That was a nice spike there, able to hit it to where right over the Vincennes players. Nobody was over on that corner.
Great house. Now the server. The front line consists of Brosmer, Miller, and Madison White. Not Madison White, Madison Farmer. Good hit there on the far side from Parlanti. It's been the same story all night for Vincennes. Set the ball to Parlanti and let her go to work. Macy Johnson will now start this rally for Vincennes. They lead 15-8 here in this third set of action. Brosmer getting it over and blocked by Johnson. Here's Parlanti again. Is it too far? They will not say as it just grazed the back line.
Ooh, that was close. From here I thought it was out, but
16-8 is the score. Setting it up now into the middle. That's Miller keeping it in. 16-9.
it was Miller time on that play.
Miller time indeed. Now Taylor Pittman will be behind the service line. There's Tavares. Nice dig out by Greathouse. Right back into Miller. Good defense. Parlanti's just going to get it over. Now Wabash will have time to set something up. That's the number 11, Taylor Pittman, not able to find the hardwood. And this rally continues, a great rally at that. Back to Pittman. Great try on the dig from the libero net caught, but right into her own net.
Wabash starting to get back into it. Like I said, never back down, never what? Never give up.
The Warriors trying to make that saying personal to them. Tavares with a huge hit, but a nice dig. Parlanti on the double time, but it's going to be given point to Vincennes.
That was close call on that one. They called the tip off the fingertips there.
And on that middle block was the combination of Farmer and Wilkie. Here's Netcott on the serve. 17-10 to score Vincennes. And it's going to be another net violation on Farmer. Never mind, they're not going to call a net violation. It was a carry call on that one. Saying she had the ball in her hand for too long. 18-10 the score. Great opportunity there for Vincennes, but not able to capitalize. Now able to give it to Parlanti. She's a hard hitter, not able to do anything with it. Here's Farmer. Nice dig out in the back by Flexter. What a rally we have going here. A great try by Tavares and able to get it to fall. That was Greathouse trying to dig it out. Not able to keep control of the ball. So Vincennes just 6 short points away from putting the Warriors to sleep tonight. Netcott in the back again. She's been a great defensive presence. The Warriors are just going to have to hit this one over and give the Vincennes Trailblazers time to work, but miscommunication leads to a mess up on the offensive end, and Farmer able to capitalize on it. A little short touch. 19-11.
Nice play by Farmer there, just taps it right over. And Wabash staying alive here, down 8.
Emmeline Hart coming in the front line. She comes in for Grace Leonard, the libero, for today's game. Setting up, that's Tavares, and what a hit. Made Greathouse duck. 20-11. Five points away from a Vincennes sweep. Parlanti in the back. She'll hit it over easily. Off the rafters, it is playable. Emmeline Hart hit it right to Parlanti. Nice dig there by Greathouse, but some miscommunication on the far side in the front line between Farmer and Wilkie leads to a point for Vincennes, and we're going to have a timeout for the Wabash Valley Warriors, the first timeout in today's ball game. We'll be right back in just a couple of seconds. 21-11, Vincennes on top.
H&R Block in Mount Carmel, featuring a convenient drive-through window, is proud to sponsor sports. When the time comes, we want you to remember the name H&R Block and our location, 615 Walnut Street, Mount Carmel. We have expert tax pros with combined experience of over 50 years to guarantee your taxes are done correctly. No one offers more ways to help you with your taxes. The tax pros at H&R Block in Mount Carmel are here year-round to help you with our convenient drive-through window. We guarantee the biggest possible tax refund. Stop by or give us a call today.
Back in Mount Carmel, Illinois at Wabash Valley College, the Vincennes Lady Trailblazers, in dominant fashion right now, are winning this ball game. They're up 2-0. In this third set, they're up 21-11. I mean, they have just been really good so far tonight.
Yeah, they're just 4 points away now from getting that 3-game sweep. So Wabash, if they want any chance here, down 10, they're going to have a big rally.
It will be Parlanti on the serve. A big power hitter. Setting up now for Farmer. She gets blocked, but they retain possession. And in the back row, that was Haley Miller. No Miller time on that play. That was hit way over. Parlanti will stay in possession of the serve. Nice face-forcing block, but a lot of misreading on this near side from both the back line and the front line from Emmeline Hart and Ava Greathouse. 2 points away from game. Setting it up now. That's Emmeline Hart just having to admit defeat and hit it over. And a nice block there, but just out of bounds. It's going to be point for Vincennes. That was Wilkie and Farmer on the block. And we're at match point now. Emmeline Hart trying to keep themselves alive, and they will do just that. She gets the last second kill there. 24-12.
Yeah, nice play by Hart. For Wabash, down by a lot here, just 1 point away from the loss. You want to at least get a rally here, get some momentum, and stuff to build on for future games.
Trying to inch their way back into it, as Bias says no to that notion, and that's going to be ball game. 3-0, the final for the set. And just a dominant performance from the Lady Trailblazers, showing exactly why they were coming into this one 8-1 and now 9-1.
Yeah, definitely showing how good they are. The record was pretty accurate to that, and pretty easily got the 3-game sweep there and knocks Wabash down to 3-4 now.
3-4 indeed is the record for Wabash Valley. They definitely need something to build on. That's their second loss in a row. Before these two losses in a row, they had won 3 in a row. So we'll see if maybe they can start a winning streak soon. The Vincennes University volleyball team improves now to 9-1. They look like a real threat in their conference and for the rest of the nation so far in the national junior college scene for athletics. But Paige Parlanti really showing why she is the dominant force, at least statistically, that she is.
Yeah, she was really living up to the hype in the game tonight. A lot of powerful spikes, and Parlanti, she definitely lived up to the hype. She definitely a big leader on that team.
That indeed, especially offensively. Audrey Bias, another great offensive piece for this team. Laura Tavares as well. And they have every reason to be happy like they want to. I mean, a great overall performance and excellence from that side. Wabash looking to build something out of that, learn something from playing such a good team. And Blake, you got any final thoughts?
I think Wabash played a really good team, so can't get too upset. Nothing to hang your hat on too much. It's good experience to play a team like that and hopefully come out next game and come back and get a win. And shout out my friend Ian for listening. Shout out Mom and Dad. And yeah.
So a 3-0 set sweep for the Vincennes Lady Trailblazers. They improved to 9-1 on the young season. The Wabash Valley Lady Warriors need some things to work on. They found some today, probably. 3-4 is what they fall to so far this season. From Blake Piercefield, I'm Riley Angel, and from Mount Carmel, Illinois, and Wabash Valley College, we wish you a very good night. We'll see you next time. You're good. It is